Sometimes I just want to beat on the drum. When I ride a horse into the sunset, catch my own food, skin and cook it. Savor the taste as I examine stars and pollution-free skies over a fire that I built for the occasion. I want to rid myself of my phone, smash remote controls, sabotage satellites, chop down telephone wires, and live without the internet or video games. Sometimes I want to tell stories to people, tell stories to groups, read books by candlelight, write poems of princesses, take cold showers, bathe in rivers. Sometimes I just want to beat on the drum. I want to scratch a record. I want to bask in the seconds, just catch my breath in. Take my time. Sometimes I want to take my time. Sometimes I want to grow my own food sometimes and live in a nation that hasn't built itself on its hypocrisy. You may think I'm crazy, but sometimes I want to rid myself of all this technology. Hit the rewind button, know what it is to subsist, to exist, like ancestors lived, to last, like hundreds of years past, like the ghosts of yesterday. Sometimes I just want to bring it back. Sometimes I just want to walk. I just want to reach back and grab what we lost. Remember how to survive without the process. Without the static and all the corporate media flashes. Free without the frequencies and all the commercialized commercials that are out there scheming and brainwashing to hurt you. I want to defragment my brain from all this push propaganda. Undo my programming. See, we put food on our dish from the store, but how many of y'all have ever gone fishing before? Because if the lights went out right now, we'd be wishing we all were a little more aware of the things we're so quick to ignore. But wait now, there's a new update. How technology feel like a treasure and a gift, like a treasure and a curse in the same instance. See, we save time, but can we really save time? This age, this way we have become. Everyone, tell your daughters and sons to never take for granted what they've been handed. So we come from some people say we come from one of the laziest countries on the planet. And I just want to talk to people about that sometimes, instead of texting them. Sometimes I want to talk to humans instead of talking to computers and recorded messages. You know what I mean? Sometimes I want to converse about things that really have meaning. Revive tradition and hang loud off the spirit of being. Because for every corner cut, every advantage acquired, every loophole learned and trick taught, there was something leaving, left fleeing. Because people are forgetting how to be people. I said people are forgetting how to be people. With these robotic gestures, how we cling to electronics, raise LCD screens to our faces at the instance of impatient distraction. Sometimes I just want to abandon the future and dig up the past. Roam the land, free than wild species without property rights, greedy claims, or land deeds. I want to experience the earth without the idea of ownership, where everything is everything and you adapt off what you need to without losing any other aesthetic. Man, seasons go and seasons come, but I swear it when I say that sometimes I just want to beat on the drum and become one with the past. Yeah!
I'm trapped. Who needs 4 walls and bars when you can't run away from yourself? Disappointment sets in. For the answers to my questions weren't found at the bottom of a Hennessy bottle. A few pills and tunnel vision helped me envision a brighter future. Liquid codeine and now my problems really have nothing to say. But in the morning when I wake up out of my slumber, I count the brain cell casualties from the night before. Put my hand in my jeans, because I don't recall how much money I spent. And yes, once again I'm broke, it's a joke. Thing is, this shit ain't funny. Having to put on scuffed up Tim's, face unshaved, body smelling like yesterday's same pair of underwear, no shower. Maybe this is the true definition of rock bottom. Who has time to brush their teeth when you have an addiction to maintain? And how do you classify hard drugs? I say do any drug often enough and you'll fall harder than the drug you're on. So here I am, falling. I'm trapped.
Who needs 4 walls and bars when you're held prisoner by the skin you're in? Always lost, couldn't seem to win. Unable to pave a new road, so I continued circling the same blocks where I'd already been. I didn't find solutions in crystal meth, or in the guys on the other ends of the dicks I sucked. Gave so much brain I found myself stuck. I'm stupid. Either way I was sucking. Sucking smoke out of a pipe in hopes I take flight to escape my pain. Sucking off Julio, Angel, and Mike, thinking I'd be liked for more than just the drugs I could provide or the money I paid to get laid. With others who barter and trade their bodies and their souls to find the means and ways to get more because our souls are tortured. So we light rocks and glass pipes with torches, scraping off residue caked up right before it scorches. I am no stranger to the stench of my dignity and self-respect, left decomposing like corpses beneath the wreckage of my past till the dawn approaches, making a scramble like roaches. Like a vampire afraid of the sun, I'd retreat to the underworld.
You see, my sins weigh me down. My guardian angel taps me on my shoulder and tells me that I'm too heavy for his wings to carry. So I'm trapped, eyes open shut. Emergency room track IVs on my arms remind me of a night that felt like a derailed atmosphere. But it was I who was losing control. Cold nights resulted in cold sweats, but my sweat was far from cold. The shakes, the coughing of blood, the vomiting, the mood swings, then the crying shit. No, my friends, this is not the flu. These are symptoms of withdrawal. And when the urge starts to kick in and diarrhea starts to set in, you want to fix to help it all, to help you feel like brand spanking new. And then my prescriptions ran out. And I found myself looking through my house, looking at myself one every minute, hoping my connect will come through. But for the moment, I guess this Red Bull, NyQuil, and liquor's gonna have to do. I'm trapped,
unable to elude the shame that has chased me down the mileage of my past. Like an object in my rear view, closer than it appears, it stays closing in fast. So I tried to escape being chased by running 7-day missions. No eating or sleeping till there was nothing left of my stash or my cash, leading to the inevitable crash. I am no stranger to the taste of misery and regret seasoned with butane as I inhale what remains of my last blast. Exhaustion and hunger set in. These being the moments when sleep deprivation and dehydration start messing with the perception of my brain. When the hallucinations came, haunted by snapshots of my mother wearing disapproving expressions held in my memory bank's picture frames, unable to lower the volume on the suicidal thoughts I entertained. Not a victim of circumstance but of my own choices, still a victim just the same. I only had myself to blame.
Especially when I look into the eyes of my daughter.
So like an old dog learning a new trick, I rolled over.
Lay dead to the problems because I didn't want to face reality.
There's no sense in looking over my shoulder at those boulders I tripped over.
Pride beaten and bruised, I had to stop this self-destruction rapidly.
Eyes front, I forged the bumpy road ahead with God as my airbag. My 12 steps become the Range Rover.
I'm an addict.
I'm an addict.
I'm an addict.
I'm an addict.
I'm an addict. This is progress, not perfection.